From the dense, whispering foliage of Sherwood Forest to the latest Hollywood blockbuster, the figure of Robin Hood has captivated the imagination of generations. Welcome to Cryptic Mystic Vault, where we explore the enigmatic tales and unsolved puzzles of history. With a bow in hand and a band of merry men at his side, he is celebrated as an eternal symbol of heroism and social justice.
But who was Robin Hood really?
The quest to identify the real Robin Hood is as enthralling as one of his own legendary adventures. Historical records from medieval England mention various individuals named Robin Hood or similar variations, but pinning down anyone as the definitive Robin proves elusive.
The earliest references found in legal documents often depict Robin Hood not as a hero, but as a common alias used by thieves. However, the evolution of Robin Hood from a potentially real individual, or several individuals, into the character of legend might be traced back to the ballads and tales that began circulating by the late 14th century.
These stories amalgamate real historical elements with the fantastical, crafting a figure who is both an everyman and a larger-than-life character. Deciphering the threads of fact within these woven tales points to significant aspects of medieval society, revealing not just details about a possible historic Robin Hood, but about the people who created him and passed along his stories.
Understanding Robin Hood requires a deep dive into the political and social landscape of medieval England, a time marked by profound inequality and the harsh imposition of forest laws. These laws, which restricted rights to hunt and imposed severe penalties for violations, are thought to have fueled the resentment and defiance that characterize Robin Hood.
Analyses of medieval ballads and tales suggest that Robin Hood's embodiment as a rebel who steals from the rich and gives to the poor was a response to the oppressive socio-economic realities of the time.
The figure of Robin Hood emerged not just as a common outlaw, but as a symbol of hope and resistance against a corrupt aristocracy and an unjust legal system.
By positioning him within these specific historical pressures, Robin Hood transcends the boundaries of mere folklore and becomes a figure of political critique and social aspiration. His legend, iterated and reiterated across generations, reflects the enduring human desire for fairness and justice in the face of power. Fast forward to modern times, and Robin Hood remains a potent symbol in popular culture. His narrative has been adapted into countless books, films, and television series, each recasting him to suit contemporary contexts and sensibilities.
These adaptations often amplify the mythic over the historically plausible aspects of my story, emphasizing themes of adventure, romance, and justice.
This continuous remolding of Robin Hood's image speaks to his versatility as a cultural icon and his enduring relevance in addressing issues related to social justice, authority, and morality.
Despite the historical ambiguities surrounding his true existence, Robin Hood endures because he encapsulates a primal and perennial appeal, the hero who rights wrongs and corrects injustices. Whether as a point of historical intrigue or a beacon of moral values, Robin Hood will likely continue to be rediscovered and reimagined for generations to come. The legend of Robin Hood, entrenched in the mists of England's past and continually evolving in the collective consciousness, offers both a fascinating historical puzzle and a timeless reflection of humanity's deepest values. As we explore his legend, we are reminded that sometimes, to find the truth, one must look not only among the facts but also within the stories we hold dear. This interplay between myth and history not only enriches our understanding of the past but also continuously reshapes our cultural and moral landscape. Pause 2s. As the tale of Robin Hood continues to captivate us, recent archaeological digs and scholarly debates have brought to light new perspectives on this enigmatic figure. Pause 1s. In Nottingham, the heartland of the Robin Hood legend, recent excavations have unearthed artifacts from the medieval period, offering a tangible connection to the era in which Robin Hood would have lived. Pause 1s. Sound effect, shovel scraping. Illustrations of medieval Nottingham, brought to life with vibrant animations, show us the bustling life of a town that could have been roamed by figures not unlike Robin and his band of outlaws. Pause 3s. Meanwhile, historians continue to debate the existence and identity of Robin Hood. Pause 1s. In an exclusive interview, Dr. Emily Castor, a leading medieval historian, shares her insights. Cut to interview clip. The historical evidence is sparse but intriguingly suggestive of a figure or figures that inspired the legend. We're looking at court records, ballads and land deeds for clues. Pause 2s. Animated maps highlight the regions mentioned in these ancient documents, tracing the possible movements of Robin Hood across the English landscape. Pause 2s. But the question remains, was Robin Hood a singular hero, or could he have been a composite of multiple individuals who rebelled against authority? Pause 1s. Scholars like Dr. Castor suggest that the evolution of his story may be as important as the facts, reflecting the changing values and concerns of society over centuries. Pause 2s. As we delve deeper into the myth and reality of Robin Hood, each discovery and debate adds layers to our understanding of this legendary figure, making him a symbol not just of rebellion but of the enduring quest for justice and freedom. Pause 1s. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the shadowy forests of history and legend where the truth about Robin Hood still waits to be fully uncovered.